Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about Tomb Sweeping Festival, or in Chinese, 清明节, an Asian festival that's also been celebrated in Taiwan for many years. I'm going to be talking about why this is celebrated, how you celebrate it, and when you celebrate it. So let's dig in. 清明节 in Chinese means Pure Brightness Festival. This is a festival or a day on which people visit the graves of their ancestors and clean the graves and make sure they all look tidy and neat. This festival is celebrated every year on the 4th or 5th of April, exactly 107 days after the winter has begun. After the festival is over, often farmers start plowing their lands and summer or spring can begin. As with all Taiwanese holidays, tomb sweeping also has its own foods, its own customs, things you can not do, and things you should do. So let's start with the rituals. Every year on 清明节 or Tomb Sweeping Day, people go to their ancestors' grave, take their cleaning supplies with them and clean the graves. This is to make sure the graves look clean, because otherwise there's not a day people do this. This is also to honor their ancestors. In front of the grave, people will light a small fire and everyone will say a prayer or bye-bye. Say some words to the deceased. Sometimes people have a big family grave, and in some cases people will have a picnic at the grave or at the burial site. This is very special to me. I'm not sure if every Taiwanese does it, if the grave's very big, but it could be, I guess. Oh, by the way, if you want to know more about Taiwanese culture, I also have this video, I'll link it right here, about Lunar New Year explained. What is Lunar New Year? What do you do with Lunar New Year? And when do you celebrate it? You can find it all up here in this video. What people also do at the gravesite is they offer things. They put down an offering table, and on the table they put things like cake, like foods, like drinks, anything that the deceased can use in the afterlife. They also burn fake money next to the grave because they believe that the fake money can be transferred to the deceased people. Because Taiwanese people believe bad spirits haunt the cemeteries, they often wear a neutral colored clothes, not red as to make the spirits angry or black as to draw the spirits. They wear a neutral colored clothes, they often burn incense at the cemetery, and when they leave, they make a small fire at the entrance of the cemetery. They step over the fire before they get to the car as to not take any of the bad spirits back home. So that's one thing you shouldn't do. Wear bright or dark clothes to the cemetery. Just wear neutral clothes. Another thing you actually should do is eat all your foods cold. According to legend, you're supposed to eat all your foods cold on Tomb Sweeping Day. Now, I don't really know why this is, so if you have any information on this, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, there's a couple things a lot of people eat on this particular holiday. One of those things is a red bean paste filled rice cake called 红桂果, which translates to red turtle fruit, I guess, cake, piece, something like that. This is a cake in the shape of a turtle, glutinous rice cake, and it's super tasty. It's super tasty. People also eat 炒菜果, which is a green glutinous rice dumpling. Here, so let me summarize. Tomb sweeping is a festival celebrated on the 4th or 5th of April every year. On this day, people go to clean the graves of their ancestors to honor their ancestors. They say a few words at the grave, and they burn incense, they burn fake money, and they offer things that their ancestors can use in the afterlife. On this holiday, a lot of people travel back to their hometown because that's where the grave is. So, for example, a lot of people in Taipei are not from Taipei itself. They come from Kaohsiung or Jiayi or Tainan or Taidong. So all these people will travel back to those places during the Tomb Sweeping weekend. This is also why it usually falls the day after the weekend or in the weekend, because you can't really travel during the week, I guess, because there's not enough time to go and go back. So yeah. For a lot of foreigners in Taiwan and for a lot of Taiwanese people, this is also a holiday just to have fun, to go out, do something with your family that you usually don't have time for, because it's just a little bit longer of a holiday. Most of the time you have 3 days of holiday, so Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something like that. So a lot of people travel during this period, and a lot of people go out to actually do fun stuff with their family that they usually can't. Some families have a lot of children, so every year they rotate who cleans the grave. So for example, if it was my family, I would be the one to clean the grave this year, and then next year would be my little brother, and then next year would be my sister, something like that. People have a schedule for that. So that is tomb sweeping. I hope it's clear to you now what tomb sweeping is and how to celebrate it. I hope you had a good time watching this video, and please let me know if you have any experience celebrating tomb sweeping down in the comments. I'm really curious as to what your experience is. Thank you guys for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye!